If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, so Black Friday 2024 is officially in the books, and, we always got to do our deep dive into what went down.
Absolutely.
And this year, we're going to be looking specifically at Target.
Yeah, Target's a great one to look at.
I think they always do some interesting stuff for Black Friday.
Yeah, they do. They always seem to kind of be on the leading edge of trends.
Yeah, so we got some really cool stuff to look at this year. We've got information straight from Target itself. We've got observations from the New York Post.
Oh, nice.
Associated Press, even some snippets from parents, shoppers, like just regular people on the ground.
Cool.
Yeah, so I think we're going to try to do kind of what we always do, which is what worked for Target this year.
Mm-hmm.
What surprised us, what it all means for shoppers and for like the future of retail.
Right. Yeah, because I think a lot of people are wondering what's happening with Black Friday. Like, is it dead? Is it?
Yeah. Is it online only now?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is this future?
So let's jump right into it. I think the biggest thing that jumped out to me right away was that Target really went all in on both in-store and online deals.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, it seems like they recognize that, they still got to cater to both crowds.
Yeah.
Because I think for a while it seemed like everybody was saying, oh, brick and mortar is dead. Everybody's going to shop online.
Yeah.
And Target's like, nah, we're going to do both.
Yeah. And I think they also kind of signaled that they were expecting a big turnout because they extended their store hours dramatically this year.
That's right. Yeah, I saw that too.
So like on Black Friday itself, they opened at 6 a.m., which is pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
But then from November 30th all the way to December 23rd, they were open until midnight.
Wow.
Which is pretty wild. I mean, they're really trying to give people as much time as possible to shop.
It seems like they were anticipating huge demand. And, they also want to compete with online retailers that are open 24/7.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So it's really interesting that they're trying to kind of bridge that gap between the convenience of online shopping and the experience of going into a store.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about some of those deals because I think
yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty.
That's really what everybody wants to know about, right?
For sure.
So for tech lovers, Target was offering the Apple AirPods Pro 2 for $154.
Wow.
Which is down from $214.99.
Wow.
Which is down from $214.99. So that's a pretty significant discount.
That's pretty tempting,
Yeah.
especially for, people who've been thinking about getting those,
Right.
like a little extra push.
Exactly.
Maybe some holiday gifts.
Yeah. And then for home chefs, they had the KitchenAid stand mixer for $280.
Oh, nice.
Originally, $449.99.
That's a big discount.
Yeah. So again, a really big discount on a very popular item.
Makes you want to upgrade your kitchen.
Right. And then, of course, we can't forget about the parents who are trying to get all the toys.
Oh, yeah.
For the holidays, Target offered up to 50% off on popular brands like Lego and Transformers.
Wow. So, I mean, you're looking at like serious savings there.
Right.
Like, I bet the toy aisles were packed.
Oh, I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
It's interesting, though, because, with all these deals available online, did people even bother going to the stores?
That's a great question.
Okay.
Because I know I do a lot of my shopping online, especially during the holidays, because it's just easier.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You don't have to deal with the crowds.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So I was curious about that, too. And the Associated Press actually noted that foot traffic at Target stores was high, but it didn't quite reach pre-pandemic levels.
So maybe people are still a little hesitant to be out in those big crowds.
Yeah, that's possible. Or maybe it just means that online shopping really is becoming the dominant force.
Right. Yeah.
It's hard to say for sure. I mean, it could be a combination of factors.
Yeah, I think it's a little too early to tell what the long-term trend is going to be.
Yeah, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Like, are we going to see a complete shift to online shopping, or is there always going to be that segment of the population that enjoys the in-store experience?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely still enjoy going to stores sometimes.
Me too.
Just to browse, and see what they have.
Yeah. There's something about like being able to touch and feel the products.
Right.
That you just don't get online.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of online shopping, Black Friday isn't even just a one-day event anymore.
That's right.
Like Target was already promoting their Cyber Monday deals.
Yep.
Which is on December 2nd this year.
So it's like Black Friday is almost a week long now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But like this whole extended shopping period.
I wonder if that takes away from the excitement a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like when Black Friday was just one day, it was this big event.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was like really hyped up for it.
It was like a frenzy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's like spread out over several days, so maybe it's not as intense.
Yeah, maybe.
But maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably less stressful for shoppers.
Yeah, and for the retail workers.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a win-win.
Could be.
So I think overall what we saw from Target this year was a really strong commitment to Black Friday.
Yeah.
They offered deep discounts across multiple categories they cater to, both online and in-store shoppers.
They really went all out.
They did. But the big question is the traditional Black Friday shopping frenzy as we know it changing?
That's the question.
With the rise of online shopping and these extended sales periods, what does the future hold for big retail events like Black Friday?
Yeah. What does it look like in 5 years, 10 years?
Right.
Is it just going to be like another day, or is it going to be something completely different?
Yeah. I mean, it's really interesting to think about.
It is for sure.
And we'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we want to know what you think.
What do you think the future of Black Friday looks like?
Let's have conversation about it.
All right, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Target's Black Friday strategy.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye day.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.